Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you the secret method that SMA gurus are using right now to quite literally make millions every single month. And this is also the same method that I'm using right now to have a calendar that pretty much looks like this. And I can even refresh this to show you this is not fake. And yeah, I mean, this is my calendar, right? So let's get straight into the video, guys. All right. So have you ever wondered why do some people make $0 a month and others can easily make $1 million a month? Well, I'm going to show you right now, right? First thing, guys, the people right here, okay, let me also type this out. The people right here have systems that work, while the people right here don't, right? And really, to have systems that work, what you need is knowledge, right? You need to know how and what are the systems. And next, if they require capital, you obviously need capital. For example, paid acquisition, right? When you run paid ads on Facebook, that is a system. And obviously, to run that system, you need money, right? Same thing if you're doing content, right? If you're doing content and you're getting your videos edited, you're getting your thumbnails made, you need the capital, right? But also, you need the knowledge on how to actually do everything correctly. Because, for example, if you are spending, let's say, $1 million a month on ads, right? And you don't know how to run the ads correctly, then you're gonna make zero money, right? And this is why knowledge is probably the most important thing right here, and capital is the second, right? But let's also understand, guys, what is a system, okay? This is a system, right? And as you can see, it's pretty simple to understand. Also, one quick thing, I would like to really give credit to Charlie Morgan because most of this stuff I've actually learned from him. So shout out to the guy, great guy, keep going. But yeah, this guys is actually a system, right? So first thing that we gotta understand is the function of a system, right? So the function is actually the purpose of a system. So what it does. For example, when you run a paid ads, like that system, the function of the system is literally to get clients and to make money, right? Then, guys, you gotta understand what are the inputs, okay? What are the raw materials that are inputted into a system, okay? I'm gonna go more in depth about this in a second, right? The processes, okay? The processes right here, these are the things that convert and combine the raw materials into the end products, okay? And the outputs, the things right here, are actually the end product of the raw materials being processed. You understand now how this works. And then we have the feedback, right, which is the information provided by the outputs that can be used to then improve this whole system. And lastly, we have the environment, and the environment is quite literally the system that operates in, okay? The environment, sorry, that the system operates in. And let me show you also, guys, this with client acquisition so you can understand a little bit better, right? So this is a client acquisition system, okay? The environment is actually the market, right? And the input is the leads in your niche, okay? These are the leads in your niche. To become clients, right? All they need to do is they need to follow a funnel, okay? The funnel is the processes, okay? The process that actually converts the leads from clients. You understand how this works now, okay? And the funnel is quite literally a series of multiple actions that the lead needs to take in order to become a client. And in the funnel, obviously, we have probably the opt-in form, then we have the VSL, then we have the calendar link, then we have the actual sales call, and then we have them actually becoming clients, right? But it's not only it. Also, last thing, what we have is the KPIs and the metrics. Okay, so for example, the booking rate, the reply rate, right? And this is the things that we need to improve. Okay, the feedback. Okay, this is pretty much what is the system is actually telling to us. Like people are booking on an 8% reply rate, and that's because maybe the opener that we're sending is pretty good, or maybe because the opener is good again, right? Or if, for example, the booking rate is 1%, it's telling us that pretty much, these people are not really booking that much, so we need to improve, right? And you understand how this whole thing works, right? It's not really that simple, but I mean, made like this is pretty easy to understand. Okay, now, guys, what I'm gonna share with you right now is actually the method that these people are using right now to make a shit ton of money. Okay, now, guys, you gotta understand that once you have a system that works, you only need to scale. Okay, scale, guys, equals an increase in volume, and that's literally what it is, right? Because let's say you have a client acquisition system. Okay, let me also get this thing right here. You have a client acquisition system. Let's say you have a paid acquisition systems. So the input, okay, what is the input is money, right? Money and the ad. These are the inputs. The process is actually running the ads, okay, and the outcome is getting the meetings, right? Now, here the feedback is actually going to be the KPIs and metrics. But as you can see, guys, this is how a system works. And when you have a system that works, all you need to do, guys, is literally scale. You don't need to change things. You don't need to fuck around with the system. Once you have something that works, all you need to do is just have an increase in volume. And that's literally all you have to do. And let me also show you this tip, okay? Now, here, this is a video that I've linked down below of Charlie Morgan actually explaining this about the scale even more in depth. You want to check them out, right? But let's make an example with the outreach system. Okay, let's say you send 100 DMs a day and you book 5 sales calls. Okay, you have a booking rate of around 5%. So this means, guys, that if you send 200 DMs a day, you will book 10 sales calls, right? So whenever you have a problem, right, whenever you want more clients, you want more meetings, you want whatever, if you have something that is working, you just need to double down on a thing, right? All you did here, as you can see, was increasing the volume of DMs, right? So if you're booking 5 sales calls a day and you're sending 100 DMs, you don't need to change the outreach script. You don't need to change the strategy. You just need to send more, right? And this is exactly how you do it. Also, let me show you this with a paid ad system, right? Let's say you spend $100 a day and you book 5 sales calls. If you spend $200 a day, obviously you will book 10 sales calls. All you did here were just increasing the money that you spend per day. And as you can see, guys, scale is just an increase in volume. We increased the money right here, we increased the DMs right here, and the outcome was just more of the things that we want, right? This is, guys, the secret method that all the biggest guys in the industry are using right now to make a shit ton of money, okay? Bye.